are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. With Brock here, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know you're on the bubble. Your performance in this game really matters.
So outruns their offense for the first time this game. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
They got 24 yards on the play, and that gives the Browns a first.
First down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
The Eagles swarm in and take him down. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Hauled in by Njoku, left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
David Njoku. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
He's taken down at the 17-yard.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down from the red zone. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he is on third and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on fourth down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick by Hopkins is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better. He's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Crack all 80.
Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down.
Carson Swessinger on the coverage.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. They try the trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense.
Loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to... Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive! And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judy will go in motion right. Judkins out the middle. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a throw. That one's caught by Tillman. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. The Browns on top early. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. 1st and goal, Judkins. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game.
10. Eagles nothing.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. He throws it deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
10 yards to go.
On third down, it's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
They'll go. Hurts. Firing one deep for the end. And the defender comes away with it. Grant tapped it in to pick it off. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. But boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
The Browns getting their offense out there. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 16, it's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, Jenkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cleveland.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Little off-center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Makes the handoff, now to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
10, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Ford on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. It is caught left side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Browns with a chance to add to their lead. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He'll cobble together a yard there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hits him on the out route. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motion man left is Johnson. Handoff now to Judkins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Backed up all the way to the 17 now for 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw it here. He's in trouble. Gets brought down again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
40-yard attempt.
The kick by Hopkins is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Avery Williams on the return.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Dustin Hopkins.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
That one's incomplete over the middle. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Third down and 10.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes. Lewis hit. Hurts fumbles. And the Browns pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Judkins on the counter. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the Eagles' 25-yard line.
Here's Judkins on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Back to throw. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
6 yards.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Hopkins on for the Browns field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Kudos to that defense. Seriously, Kate. Coming in that situation where your offense just fumbles the ball away, there's no sulking, there's no pouting. It's time to step up and do your job, and they did just that.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. It's the same thing with the drop. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D-tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points in the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field initially You're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line while the defense wasn't having it.
Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Now it's a bootleg for him. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Once complete, it's Brian outright. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Play action. Hurts has it. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And we've got a stoppage here. That's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Throwing now off play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And they'll have 90-plus yards ahead of them as they take over following the pick. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. The throw left side finds Johnson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Johnson. A gain of 10 yards.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Birds got to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
The Eagles will set up.
They get to the back of his own read. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Eagles 13.
Really seemed like they were trying to get as much momentum as possible out of that series of events, didn't it? Big play like a fumble return, Brock. They wanted to add another big moment with that 2-point try.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, even if they did fail. Kind of like a big play we see all the time, right? The offense will get right back to the line. Don't let that defense breathe. I don't mind it, even if the execution wasn't there.
A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns getting their offense out there. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Run right side, Judkins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Hurts to throw. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
On the coverage.
So 4th down on heads. Braden Mann for the punt.
Formation for the Eagles.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trailing by 5. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Back out now comes the Browns offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job, now you got to do yours.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
And he's got a free play here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. Into the red zone. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Really not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 6 on the play.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Philadelphia.